report to this National Governing Council meeting that the parliamentary group of the ODM party in the National Assembly remains steadfast and continues to undertake its oversight role, despite the fact that we are dealing with an increasingly intransigent regime. Secondly, Baba, we have continued to maintain a critical mass amongst ourselves that is able to keep this government on its toes, despite the fact that they have tried many times to scavenge on our membership. You know, we are dealing with people who don't believe in multipartyism. They are people who, given a chance, would easily take this country back to the single-party state. And therefore, I want to thank my colleagues, members of the National Assembly, for remaining steadfast. I was earlier on asked to say something about NADCO. In 1 minute, I want to say this, fellow delegates. Since I was the deputy delegation leader of the Azimio team at the NADCO talks, I am happy to report that in totality, when everything else is looked at in full context, as a coalition, as a party, we have been able to make very, very clear gains through the NADCO process. And as we speak, we are focused in ensuring that we implement the NADCO report, and especially or particularly the passage or the processing of the bills that have emanated from the NADCO process. These are 8 bills to do with statutes and 1 bill that is dealing with all proposed amendments to the Constitution. And in summary, fellow delegates, we have been able to push for the reconstitution of the IBC selection panel to be able to represent all interest groups, all key stakeholders, including ODM as part of Azimio. We have also been able to push through amendments to the Political Parties Act to ensure that we do away, we disband the office of the political parties, office of the director of political parties, and in its place establish an independent commission that will draw its membership from the 2 coalitions. And thirdly, we have been able to push for an enhancement in the allocation of revenues or resources to our county governments, from the minimum 15% currently to a minimum of 20%. I could go on and on and on, but just to affirm the fact that we have been able to make very significant gains. With those very many remarks, honorable delegates, thank you and may God bless you.
Another round of applause to the Minority Leader in the National Assembly.